It's time! Last time! Fuck, what did happen last time? I actually... Sonic rescued Amy from a BDSM party with Eggman and saved Tails from its cage. However, apparently prom no longer existed, which was quite upsetting. Then, even worse, we don't know what happened to the limo. Is it still broken? Has it been fixed? Has it even been recovered? Or is it still at Sonic's home? We don't know. Nor will we ever find out. But do not fear, because SPO is here to fuck Roach and give her and put in the sax. You kind of ruined my flow there, Coen.
We are Jorin, Coen and Luuk, we're hope you're glad to see. We're gonna read all kinds of text on your computer screen.
Anyway, welcome back to episode 3. I'm here with Coentjah and Jorin, and we're gonna read more Sonic fanfiction. I wonder who will get the fuck this time. Find out today. Smash like and subscribe. For more quality content like this. It's amazing. You should have been there. Like, oh my god, come everywhere.
Stop, Luke. I missed that part. Can we go back?
Chapter 5. It was at the end of the day at school, and it was time that Sonic and Tails and Knuckles got back on the bus at the bus stop to board it all the way from home school. I don't know where else you'd be boarding a bus except from the bus stop, but you know, you gotta make sure they know. What was that?
His voice getting gradually higher after every day.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Tails was happy, but sad because he is smart. You know, it truly is horrible. Like, Tails has this big brain, which he has to use. Do you know what he's going through? Being smart. It's not so easy.
Luke, you're the last one. You're the last person on Earth who can understand such a dilemma. So you should shut up.
Alright, man, that's hurtful.
My brain is bigger than Einstein.
Sonic and Tails sat down together, and Knuckles sat right in the middle of the aisle. Is that how you spell that?
Aisle?
Am I being the retard, or is the story being the retard? Fuck, it actually is! Wait, in the middle of the aisle? No, that doesn't make sense. Because then he would be sitting on the floor, is it? Well, she usually did not, but sometimes did not. Well, not ever. Okay, it looked like Espio and Roche were not on the bus because they were too busy getting ready to go sex tonight, now that they are boyfriend and girlfriend. Knuckles laid across the aisle, even more stretched out than when he just sat across 2 seats, because now the limits were the Alpha and the Omega. How can we help Espio? Said Sonic to Tails. Tails responded.
I don't know, man.
It's going too high pitch, you get cut out.
I don't know, man.
The bus drove bumpy on the bumpful roads all the way to the bumpy home, and they all got out of the bumpy stop, bump, and normally got bump. Sonic ran out of the bus, and then Tails and the Knuckles in order.
Time to go home,
said Tails.
We are almost there. These voice cracks are not on purpose, by the way.
Well, they add to the atmosphere.
Yeah, they really add to the character. True character development right here. When they got home, it was dinner time, and Sonic was a different home from Tails and Knuckles because they were all in different families. Because they're different species, because it would be pretty fucked up if they were the same mother.
Well, his mother was an owl, so yeah.
That's a good point. And Sonic's mom made a dinner. Oh my gosh, she made a dinner!
Oh
not
god.
Any dinner, but a dinner!
Mom, did you get me a dinner? Yes, son, I did. Yay! I always
you're
wanted
the best!
a dinner.
Sonic's mom made Chinese food, and Sonic ate it, and at the end there was a Fortnite cookie, and Sonic broke it open and ate the cookie and kept the paper that was inside that held a magical fortune on it. Sonic looked at the fortune and read it to himself inside of his head. Wow. The path to glory begins at the base of your friend's penis. Hang on, what? The path to glory begins at the base of your friend's penis, said Sonic inside of his head, reading the fortune cookie paper, and he knew it was a good sign for what was about to happen tonight when Espio and Rose went to sex. Then the phone ringed. Sonic ran to the phone and picked it up and said hello into it. It was Tails!
I have an idea!
Said Tails on the phone to Sonic, who was listening but not speaking.
Oh no, this plan.
Who are you? Who are you?
I can give Espio my invisibility hat for the science competition, and he can use it to do the thing for Rogue.
To do the sex for Rouge. Wait.
Yes. Wait.
Wait.
For him.
Wait. Hold on. Let me just get this straight. So, Tails, while it's already been dinner time, is gonna go to Espio's house to give him a hat that makes him invisible, so that he can fuck Rose. But if she can't see him,
Oh my
then
God,
she
yeah,
doesn't
you
know
get
he's
to
there,
win
so she doesn't give consent. So we're just right.
Luke, he's probably going to use it to make sure she can't see his small penis.
Sonic and Tails went to Espio's house later, which was not too easy to walk than normally for most people, but Sonic is super fast, so he ran there and helped Tails get that too, seeing as Tails is not as fast as Sonic, because Sonic is fast. They knocked on the house and Espio came out the door.
Here's my invisibility hat that you can use with Rogue. Rouge. Tonight, to make sex, it makes it impossible to see and impossible to hear you when you are wearing the hat. Or when someone who is wearing the hat wants you to be... What's going on? Who is wearing the hat wants you to also be impossible to see and impossible to hear. Oh, I screamed it. Let me just go back.
No. Said Tails, whose voice was a little hoarse from ordering food with the lunch lady, whose hearing was lost in an earthquake in her childhood. Tails had to say the things he wanted so loud, and she would still say, "What?" And Tails wondered why she even had ears if she wasn't gonna use them. Yeah,
I thought Tails was smart.
Tails actually has a good point. Blind people, so take blind people. Why do they have eyes? Just rip them out. They don't need them.
Einstein brain.
I know, right? Einstein would have agreed with us right here. Blind people, if you're watching, then you're not blind first of all, but rip your eyes.
If you can't walk, just cut off your legs.
Espio grabbed the invisibility hat from Tails' hands and said,
"Cool, thanks."
And kept going, so Sonic and Tails left and wished him luck from far away at their own homes. Back at home, Sonic thought it would be good that Espio would get sex into Rouge, so then he could explain it to Sonic, and Sonic would know how to find
Is sex a character?
It does sound like it, doesn't it? Even better, because otherwise he would have to read about it online, because all he knew about was kiss. This is garbage. Was kissing, which wasn't really sex, but it was probably kind of the same thing, and Sonic would just read about it online before talking about it anyway, and he would know the right words for the things that...
I think this is just a coping mechanism for the guy who write this to like go along with his sexual feelings.
Yeah, this is terrible. Sonic sat on his chair and was in front of his Sonic computer. And opened up his Sonic Instant Messenger and messaged Sonic Amy, who was doing the same thing but at her home, and said, "Hey Amy, want to finally become true boyfriend and girlfriend by reaching sex?"
Oh, now it's the town. Okay.
We have to reach it. It's on top of the shelf, but I think if we work together,
it's on top of the mountain. It's time to start our quest. And so Sonic and Amy went on an adventure to reach their goal, the sex, through treacherous deserts and dangerous jungles. But in the end, they didn't find it. Sonic waited for a long time at his computer, and it seemed like Amy was not there because she did not respond to anything. Sonic played games online and beat all the final bosses because he beat all the final bosses. All the final bosses.
All of them.
It's not a final boss, there's a boss after it. Because he was like an alien sent to Earth to destroy records set by others. What Amy said was, Sonic was so shocked! How could she say something like that? His brain must have felt like a total idiot.
Oh, his brain has feelings.
Oh, poor brain. Chapter 6. Espio walked to Rose's house because it was time for their date together. And all Espio could think about was that they were about to make sex for the first time. Espio looked at the computer. Man, what? Espio walked to the house? But also look, he brought his entire computer with him. Espio looked at the computer and read about what to do, what the right words were, so he would know how it works and how to say it right so no one would make fun of him. It was Roche's house he was at now, and it was in front of him because he was there.
He was not with his back to the house.
He's not back at his computer. Espio knocked Roche's house door.
I hope she's home.
Said Espio, and she was. She opened the door just then.
Hello, I'm home.
I have to deal with this.
For when you need no. If you didn't know me already, this is my home, and I'm home at the moment.
Said Rose, looking always sexy in her tiny baby bra and big cool boobs.
Cool.
Espio thought she looked like the hottest woman in the world that he could see from here, which wasn't a lot of people because everyone was actually inside. So I mean, it wasn't a lot of competition, but you know.
Where are you taking me on your date tonight?
Coen, are you okay?
No.
Whispered Roach in a sex-filled voice.
I thought that was a pretty horny voice.
It sounded like you were choking on a dick or something. No homo, by the way.
Huh?
What? Espio, I thought that this one on the way over, where he could say it right the first time and get her to do what he wanted, which was fucking.
Well,
No,
Said
I'm a grown
Espio.
man.
just let me put on this science hat and we will begin. LSX.
Rose looked shocked, but she probably was excited too. Espio could tell they both had an erection.
Whoa.
Wait, hold on. Wait, stop. Rose has an erection.
A never
Chicks
action
with
is a
dicks.
whole different thing.
Yeah, but
It's an erection.
say he spelled it correctly, and it said erection.
Look up.
Rose, the female bat, has a penis.
Dude, look like female bat. They must have
Oh.
penises, right?
Alright,
look it up.
look.
Google.
He
Two
says,
female bats have
psychological change to a woman's nipple.
dicks. Several ideas have been put forward as to why penis spines have evolved and why some species have such large ones. One idea is that penis spines allow. Wait, what?
Look.
Some male bats have spines. Well, never mind. I don't want to hear this.
Look.
Wait, if there's a spine in their penis, which is made out of bones, does that mean they always have a boner?
Yes.
Oh
It
my
is
god, I'm a scientist. I'm an Einstein. Espio said.
Yes, this hat was made by Tolls. Specifically
Specifically
Specifically for our date. It makes it impossible to see and impossible to hear while I am working. I am a spy.
Espio did a cool face. Espio did a cool face at her because being smart can be cool too, as long as you're not a nerd ass like Tails. Rose said,
Okay, let's go inside.
and gently grabbed Espio's hand, but he pulled it back, and she fell, causing him to fall, and they both together fell on the grass where they rolled around in it until they were about in the middle of Rose's house front lawn, so there was plenty of room around them for activities. Yes, just fuck each other in the front lawn. Go ahead, boys. Get in, lad.
No!
Said Espio.
I want to make sex in you right here.
And Espio put on the invisibility hat so nobody could see or hear them.
I'm invisible.
Espio put on the invisibility hat so nobody could see or hear them, and a whole new world of possibilities were optioned to them. So they could do sex in whatever way they wanted, and it was time to start sex right now. Espio revealed his penis to Rose, who looked at it. Rose said, cool, and took out her vagina. Espio's penis was really big. From looking at Rose, like when he is in church, and it's when he's in church and it's so boring, you just get a bone.
Relatable.
Rose's vagina looked like a surprised ghost. Whatever the fuck that means. Espio's penis approaches Rouge like a plane flying down at the airport straight into the Twin Towers. But instead of being full of businessmen, it was full of Espio's creamy Italian salad dressing.
What?
I don't fucking know.
Here it comes!
Cried Espio, ramming his Mao Avenger into Rose's vagina spot. Rose screams.
Don't read ahead, Luke.
And Espio messed around with her boobies and face like she was the X-Men arcade game. Espio slapped his big, awesome cock from side to side in her vagina like a hot dog windshield wiper, and Rose was ripping grass from the lawn. Then Espio used his tail to flip her over. He can do this. And he put his penis into her butt. He moved his penis in circles in a butthole like he was building a golf course.
What?
Who builds a golf course with that cock? Rose was flapping her bat wings like an idiot and not flying because Espio was holding on to her ass cheeks and pressing into them with his fingers and leaving marks that looked like it said, "Wow," when combined with the spot where her butthole is. And that is what she felt because Espio seemed to be a sex professional. Espio used his tail again to flip her over and did all-star sex things like using his penis like a rolling pin on her face and plugging his penis into her belly button to see how far it would go. Anyways, see how far it would go, making a balls hurricane with swirling his balls into balls.
Her balls?
Her balls?
Why am I here?
Huh? Finally, they both got so sexy that Espio's penis ejaculated and semen came out of it and landed on Rouge, who was lying there on the lawn, but nobody could see them, so it was okay. At that point, Espio screamed,
"It's semen time."
And Rose shouted, "Create a generation in me!" Espio ejaculated semen into her puss, and that was what happened. True story. Now that they were done doing the sex, they put the penis and vagina and balls away, and Espio took off the invisibility hat, and it was like nothing ever happened. But they both know it did because they were there for it.
About it.
Said Espio, and Espio walked off her property. Wait, but that was the entire date!
Yes.
Just like
sex.
5 minutes of fucking and then he just leaves. Ah, oh fuck. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Ah,
What?
fuck.
What?
Ah. Oh. I don't know why, but I just got. Ow, fuck.
Stomach ache?
No, I got cramp in my foot, at the bottom of my foot, and it really hurts.
Stop standing.
Oh, ow.
You have to bend your toes then, or something.
Oh, I don't, no, ow, why did I listen? It only made it worse.